Joining me now with more is Brad Bernstein. He's the managing director at UBS Private Wealth Management. Brad, it's great to have you on the show this morning. Stocks just kind of pausing at these record levels as we await the opening bell. What are you advising your clients this time of year?
Well, right now we're historically in the best time of the year. December is one of the best months of the year, and with the new administration taking office, there's a lot of excitement. You couple that with most likely another Fed cut on the 18th. Right now, market's looking at about a 75% chance. And as Jerome Powell said yesterday, we have a really strong economy. So when you couple a good economy with a Fed that's cutting rates, historically, you get great results. And I think markets look really great heading into the end of the year and next year.
I do want to ask, though, about the Fed's path forward, Brad, because, yes, Jerome Powell did note that the economy is on solid ground and the market is still largely pricing in a rate cut in about 2 weeks' time, as you mentioned. But it seems like traders are thinking it's less likely that the Fed will actually cut rates in January as well. How does maybe a slowing of the rate cuts previously forecast impact the stock market?
So our base case for 25 is 4 quarter cuts. Obviously, depending on the data, depending on the strength of the economy, specifically the labor market, which we'll get an update tomorrow morning, that will help either accelerate cuts or reduce cuts. But our base case right now, as of today, subject to change, is 4 cuts quarterly next year.
Interesting. And in terms of what you're seeing with President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet appointments, his picks for some of these major roles, including the next SEC chair, what does that mean for different sectors within the market?
Well, I think as a whole, what the new administration is going to bring are a lot of positives for the markets. Number one, we're going to see a lot of deregulation. We've even seen chatter about it with people close to him this week. That's huge for a lot of areas in the market. Specifically, I think the biggest impact would be financials. And that's one of the reasons financials have had a really good move. And that is a sector we like a lot. I think, the concern that people have right now is the tariffs. But what we've seen in the last week is markets really shrug off the tariffs. And we think most likely the tariffs are going to be more of a negotiating tactic. But overall, I think the new administration will add fuel to the fire of the markets and the economy.
I do want to dive into tariffs a bit more, Brad, because certainly there are a lot of positives, as you referenced, under the hood, but main storylines, right, that clearly have been driving stocks the past few months or so. But we did see, as soon as President-elect Donald Trump announced his incoming pick for Treasury Secretary, someone who is viewed favorably by the investing community, just within about 12 hours or so, he then said that there were more tariffs coming, specifically on Canada, Mexico, and China. Stocks did take a breather in the wake of that. And so I want to hear more about these negotiation tactics that you expect this social media tariff talk to really mean.
Sure. Just take a look at the actions and what happened in the last few days, right? So last week, Trump put out a message on social media talking about a 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico. What happened? The Trudeau was on a jet and having dinner with Trump at Mar-a-Lago, and the president of Mexico was on the phone within 24 hours with Trump, and they're already, negotiating and working with him to prevent this. So I think that is more to come. I think they have to talk tough, so to speak, about tariffs, and what we've seen, the markets kind of shrugged it off. And the good thing is markets hate uncertainty, and Trump is not on there. We've seen him before. We had 4 years of him before. Markets did over 16% a year under his administration. The first one, 2.0, I think looks really good. I think, for this administration, tariffs are a tool to help them move forward their goals and objectives for the economy.
Brad Bernstein, great to get your take this morning. We appreciate it. Brad's managing director at UBS Private Wealth Management.
Thank you.